Gramsci's hegemony components explained with examples. Antonio Gramsci's most original contribution is the idea that societies are governed not just through coercion or force, but through persuasion and consent. This consent is achieved when the ruling class successfully presents its worldview as natural, universal, and common sense, thus ensuring that other social groups accept it willingly. But how is this consent organized? This is where Gramsci's hegemonic components come into play. 1. Civil society institutions, family, education, media, religion. Definition: these are the everyday institutions where individuals socialize and internalize dominant values. Hegemonic ideas are reproduced here without needing force. Example: education system. Schools teach a national history that emphasizes loyalty to the state as a core civic value. Family. Phrases like respect authority or the state always knows best are passed down across generations. Media. Protests may be framed as dangerous or radical, while conforming citizens are celebrated. These institutions don't enforce with violence, they normalize power by embedding dominant values into daily life. 2. Common sense definition. These are widely accepted societal assumptions that go unquestioned, ideas that feel obvious or natural, but are ideologically constructed. Example: women belong at home, men go to work, the rich are rich because they worked harder, we must sacrifice some freedoms for security. Such ideas are ideological, but they are accepted as truths because they are framed as common sense. 3. Organic intellectuals definition. The ruling class produces intellectuals to promote its values. These aren't just academics, they include media figures, teachers, religious leaders, or influencers. Example: a media expert advocating for family values that support government policy. An influencer promoting hard work as the only reason for success, ignoring structural inequalities. These figures speak the people's language and make dominant ideology feel relatable and trustworthy. 4. Counter-hegemony definition. Alternative ideas that challenge the dominant worldview. These emerge from marginalized cultures, subcultures, or grassroots movements. Example: feminist critiques of gender roles. Rap music that exposes police violence or poverty. Political cartoons that satirize state authority. Counter-hegemonic forces aim to build a new way of thinking and living, a rival, common sense. 5. Ethical and moral leadership definition. The ruling class does not only claim political or economic superiority, it positions itself as morally superior, defining what is good, ethical, or legitimate. Example: who is considered a good citizen? What does a proper family look like? What defines a successful life? These moral codes are often constructed in ways that reinforce the status quo and the values of those in power. For Gramsci, coercion alone cannot sustain power. Consent must be generated through belief systems, education, media, and cultural norms. Hegemony operates by shaping how people think, what they value, and what they accept as normal. That's why, for Gramsci, resistance begins in the realm of ideas.